Really, the only major injury would be Pacheco with his ankle. We'll just have to see. He's having some tests done on it now, x-rays, all that stuff. So I don't have anything for you exactly what it is, but he came out with the ankle. Thanks to our fans. They did a great job today and hung with us, highs and lows, and they stayed right with us. Can't say enough about Bucker and that kick. You know, he's so reliable, and we just appreciate how he goes about his business. And as good a kicker as he is, he's even a better person. So I appreciate him all the way around. And Ariza jumped in and had a big punt right there at the end, which was great to see at a very important time. And then the tackles by Bolton and Tranquil and Jay Reid. I mean, they were the leaders in that area. And the turnover with the touchdown ends up being huge to Dana and Wharton on the fumble there. So, and then, I mean, this can go on. Pacheco had a big day, 19 carries for 90 yards, 5 receptions for 21 yards. So busy day there. Rice, again, had a nice day there. Patrick always has a good day, comes through in the clutch. He had some big, our best plays were called back, but it was a great job by him as we went. So what do we learn from this? Turnovers, they kill you. They very seldom give you an opportunity to win the game. So if you come out with a win with 3 turnovers, that's a plus, but we got to take care of business there. And then penalties, when you're all of these things on the plus side of the field, those end up being points, whether it's a field goal or whether it's a touchdown. Those are points. So we've got to make sure we take care of business with that and improve. And we had some young guys that end up with some of these penalties, and they'll learn from it. And Kingsley he's going against arguably one of the best defensive ends in the league. It'll be a great experience that he can put away and hear and learn from. And I end up taking him out of the game. Sometimes you got to take a step back to take a step forward. So, so Wanye came in and did a nice job. Now he also had a penalty there, but very seldom are you going to get a guy like that right there that you're playing against. And what you want to do is learn from it and move forward. So, anyways, with that, time's yours.
That last drive, how far do you feel like you needed to get into Bucker's range?
Yeah, I was like, I feel more comfortable around the 32, so, and in, but he could have made it longer. Yeah, but I've normally when you're at the 35, 40, somewhere in that area, you're pretty confident that he's gonna drill it.
Can you just elaborate on what you think, how bad you might think it is with Pacheco and what's your sense?
Yeah, I don't actually know right now. So I've just got to see what they're doing, all the stuff right now. So I haven't really had a chance to talk to him or anything there about it.
And with Kingsley, you mentioned that already. Your experience, what's that like when you have to do that or do that to take him out?
Yeah, so listen, it's a great learning experience. Sometimes if you get beat a couple different times and you're a young guy, you haven't quite figured out the answers to the test there on how to fix it. And your coach talks to you, and then you got to settle down, and that happens. So you go back and you learn from it, and Wanye will do the same thing. He did a nice job jumping in there, and with the exception of the penalty. So.
You talked in the past about how Pat and some other guys kind of thrive under pressure. They like those kinds of situations. What about Butker? I mean, do you feel like obviously he's done well. Do you feel like he handles those situations? He wants those situations?
I hope we all are that good under pressure. He does a great job with it. Yeah.
You mentioned the turnovers. I know you haven't gone back and watched everything, but what did you see on Patrick's first interception from field level?
The guy got him. He was waiting on Kels just to break in. Kels broke in there, and he didn't see it. It was a cover 2 look, and that backside linebacker, experienced guy, snuck right into the pitcher there. So he doesn't miss many of those, but it was.
Carson had the fumble. You got him back in the game, and he made some big plays for you. You like to do that with guys.
Yeah, he's another young guy. you got to keep the ball up against your body in this league. He was down low and he had two hands on it, but it starts rising up, and all of a sudden you get it punched out. Something you can learn from. You can't do that at this level. So he came back and he ran hard for us.
Andy, we talked a lot about Patrick or Harrison, any number of guys, what their level of sort of faith is in those moments. How about you on 4th and 16? What's happening inside?
Well, there's not a whole lot other than you want to get it. You know, you're hoping that it's a completion. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's about all you can do at that point.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing else. I mean, you're in the mix. So, I wasn't dreaming about going to the Bahamas at that time. So.
Coach, on a day of through it a little bit, Shamari Connor seemed to be a spark. Justin Reid.
Yeah, you know what? I should have mentioned him because he had a heck of a game. Yeah, heck of a game. He was all over the place, and he's playing good football right now. So,
Is your expectation to go right back to Kingsley next week?
we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go back and look at the tape, and I'll talk with Coach Hack, and we'll go from there.
Last year, certainly Rob, but Coach, a little more gratifying when you see a big man touch.
Yeah, that was good. No, he did a nice job. I probably should have mentioned that too. That was a great job. You know, he when you're that open, sometimes you can freak out if you're not. He secured it, and it was all good. That was great.
Coach, during the 2-minute warning, Harrison went out to about the 50-yard line, picking up some grass, throwing it in the air, just getting ready in case that situation hit. Is that just the guy he is prepared for?
Yeah, so he'll tell you that's his job. I mean, to figure out all that stuff. Those guys are half weathermen, so they know the wind, they know the weather and all that, and they've got to calculate everything in. He's practices kicking in our stadium, so he knows exactly how it swirls, and he does a good job with that. So, yeah.
Just people always want the name of a play. You got a name for Wanya's touchdown? Has that got a cute name for everyone?
No name. No. Too early in the season.